Alright, I want to say yo, Kal, Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers them in the highways and byways, doing this work in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Now, this is your brother Yawahala once again. I just want to do a quick lesson on this topic economy. Right? Now, just a disclaimer, yo, you know, I was never the economist, business wise or anything like that. Not my field, but me I'm mostly the electrician or the person who deal with the sciences. Now, this is something where I look into. I'm basically looking into it, yo. Me can tie how the economy pertains to the scriptures, yo. So I just want to do a quick lesson based off of the little information I draw from and how it tie into the scriptures and how it tie into today's society, how everything play out, yo. Right, so I'm gonna do my best to see if I can break it down as simple as possible and make it short as can be. Now, the first thing I'm gonna look at obviously are the word economy. Alright? And it's a come from a Greek word which means household and manage. So you manage the household. Economy is basically managing of the household. You keep everything in order. How you do it is an area of the production, distribution, or trade and consumption of goods and services by different agents in a given geographical location. So based off of where you're located, you'll have things set up or organized differently. You understand me? So you have your economy set up different than the next one economy. For example, Jamaica's economy are gonna function different than Trinidad economy. Well, let me not really put it like that. The Caribbean's economy will run different than even the over the east. You see me? Why? One of the main factor that plays out into it is the geographical location. Where are those areas located? You understand me? Now you have to look into things like everyday usage because basically economy is another form of study, is a study of man or people and goods. Exactly what do you need to function in life or to function in society. You understand me? That entails the whole thing that deals with economy. You understand? Now in terms of the whole economical structure of the society that we're living in today, it plays out in the part where it's what you need versus what you want. You understand me? So basically, a man will want something, and it's not as important as what he would need to function in society, such as clothes, shelter, food, the basic necessity. You understand me? Those are the things that allows you to function well in society. You understand me? Now you have the government structure will set up things in place where if you have a home or shelter, you're gonna need the basic necessities to help you function in that home, such as light, water, you want internet, whatever the case may be. You understand me? And it's going to come at you at some cost. This cost coming in with the trade now. You trade money for the goods and services. You understand me? And this is how you function in life towards the economy. But at the end of the day, you realize that each time you go in different time period or in different geographical locations, the economy is set up different where you pay more for such items, goods and services, whereas others you pay less for such items, goods and services. You understand me? It all plays down to the bankers, the government, or the monetary system. How well does the money in your society function? Just like Jamaican dollar, function well. You understand me? So in return, you know what end up happening? We pay more for less, right? And the more you have, the more introduce more money into your economy, the less the dollar have use, or the less that dollar have any value. In return, the goods go up, the price for the goods go up, and the dollar becomes more worthless, or it no use. Prime example, the Jamaican dollar, it slide from, it never reached, I think in a 2014 it never did reach $100, until after that it break the $100 mark. Right now it's supposed to be 131 or 132 if I'm not sure. You understand me? And still climbing. You understand me? That is the Jamaican economy. It is sliding, it is drifting. You understand? But what end up happening is you end up have to go find more, or you have to go work more, right? Or work even harder for pay more for something less, because you're getting less goods and service. Prime example, you take up a soda, you take up a soda from the supermarket, and you see the container on the bottle, it holds less than what it used to hold 2 or 3 years ago. But you're paying the same amount or less. No, you're paying the same amount or even more for it. You understand? While back then you pay little or nothing for something, and it worth more than we have it. It worth more than we have it now, but then it worth more than having it now. Just like how over time things will differ now than then. Prime example, you have them always have a saying, say a basket of money, no, a handful of money you get a basket of goods. Now you have to use a basket of money to get a handful of goods. You understand me? And this is how the economy is going towards, right? Because what you have, the economy going down a pit. It no have no upper go again. Especially the Jamaican economy. No upper go. You see me? Everything I go feel, and this is why the Jamaican dollar primarily I feel. It'll go to our next thing what we call it'll go to our next thing what we call hyperinflation. And hyperinflation is monetary inflation occurring at a very high rate. How it occurs at a very high rate? Usually the Jamaican dollar would devalue per year, and it would devalue like a couple of cents or a dollar per year. Now the Jamaican dollar is devaluing per month. Every month a dollar add on to the Jamaican dollar, right? Stating that the US dollar stands at $1, the Jamaican dollar standing over $100 now. And that makes, in return, it makes your situation harder in terms of you making more money, or your money having much value for buy goods and services. So you end up well, we know in us the society is we're still in a slavery, right? And the scripture did tell us, say, yo, the basic necessities such as things to eat, food to eat. But then you pay $30 for a pound of rice. Now you pay what, $50 or $60 depending on where you go buy it. I don't know. Right? Some places they pay $90 for 2 pounds of rice, and them consider that as cheap. Versus you paying back then, you pay $50 for 2 pounds of rice. And back then they will be like, yo, that kinda expensive. But it's still at a good price. You understand me? And this is how the scripture they explain, say how certain things like this are gonna happen. See if we can find Deuteronomy 2 verse 6, and ye shall buy meat of them for money, that ye may eat, and ye shall also buy water of them for money, that ye may drink. Because guess what, the prime thing in this economy now, right now, what we use for trade for goods and service is money. And this is one of the main things where affect the economy, how goods and services are traded. And if your country exports more, if your country exports more than it import, then you have a more good economy, or your economy are gonna be more of at a better standpoint than a country where import more than it export. Obviously, the dollar for that economy are gonna be weak because it now have no much stability where it have something that can sustain its economy. You understand me? And this is where you will know, you in turn know, your country will start borrow money to pay off certain things where it need for sustain itself. In return, you end up start, well, tax they did it from long time, but in return you pay more tax to help pay off the debt with your country, or with the more debt. Because right now I think the bubble for America